Hi, I'm Ray. Well, I'm in the polytunnel today and it's time for watering. So I'm going to show you 5 watering tips every gardener should know. I've got my watering can, I've got my nozzle, so let me show you what we're going to do. So quite often I've seen people just give them a quick shower and think that's done. But that's just literally going to put some water on the top of the soil and it's going to do nothing at all. What we need to do is give these a good soak, give them a wet, we let that soak in and then we come back once it's moist, we come back and then we give it another good soak in. It's also good to make a little well around the outside so the water doesn't just flow everywhere. We come back and then we give it another good soak in. So ways to tell if your plant needs watering is sticking your finger in the compost, in the soil. If it's dry, then it needs a water. If it's slightly moist on the bottom, then it'll be perfectly fine. It's going to be dry on top, but looking further down, we can see it's quite moist, so that would be okay. So another way you can store water is using an olla, and this is a terracotta pot with just some blue tack. You can use a cork. Let me just bury this into the area that you're going to plant. And then we fill this with water. Once we've planted our plant, the water is just going to seep out the pot, out the terracotta, and keep the compost moist. And then once this is all damp, it's going to just leak the water out next to your plant. And we make our well around the outside. So we're going to give this a dampen, and then we'll come back again and water that again. And the water from the olla will water the roots from the bottom and will suck up any water, any moisture when it's needed. So a similar method as the olla is using a plastic bottle with the top cut off, and we can fill the bottle with our water, and that's going to go right underneath the roots of the tomato and keep them nice and moist. We can see where it's already moist, the weeds are growing nicely, all in the damp, moist area. So another method is using these spikes on just a normal plastic bottle, and it has a little dripper spout, and we just place those in our pot and the dripper will just drip So when watering seedlings, it's always best to water from the bottom, and using a capillary matting on the bottom keeps the moisture soaked in, and then the water will rise up the compost in the pots. It looks dry on top, but the underneath will soak up all of the moisture from the bottom. These are without the matting, and we can see these are all bone dry. So I've got some more matting we're going to add into the tray, and that will sort them out. It's good to water from the bottom, and we use this capillary matting. We place this on our trays, and this is going to soak up all the water, and then our pots can sit on the matting, and then it can soak up the water from the bottom and take as much water as it likes. So with your pots and containers, add a mulch on top, like grass cuttings or leaves, and then this will leave the compost underneath more moist. Will keep the moisture down and keeps it in the pot. So grass cuttings, bark, or just shredded leaves. These are from my shredder. That's working really well. Keep your pots huddled together, and that will also reduce the loss of water. And use black plastic containers more than the terracotta ones. The terracotta ones will dry out a lot quicker, so black ones will absorb the heat and keep the moisture in. So, when is the best time to be watering your plants? So it's best to water early in the morning, if it's at all possible. This will allow all day for the water to sink down and soak up. If you have to do it in the evening, then the evening is also okay, but it will leave an environment for the slugs and the snails, so it is better to water in the mornings. So a water efficient way is to collect water in your rain barrel. This can collect nice free water and conserve water and provide a natural soft water source, and it will also save trips backward and forwards to the tap if you're in the garden. So always consider the plant's needs. New plants, especially in containers, may need more frequent watering than established plants in the ground. These will need a good soaking. They've just come from the superstore, and I'm going to put these into a water bath, give them a good soaking from the bottom, soak up all that nice moisture, and they should be good as gold. Or the other alternative is to buy like an irrigation system. Some you can use from solar. If you're using it at home, you can little battery pack ones, or even ones that use in the main, and that can just water when you're on holiday or water away. This method is quite cheap and will work just as well. So let me know in the comments, what watering ways do you do? Do you use any of these methods? That would be great. And if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe, ring that bell, get notifications when I post some more. So, better finish watering this polytunnel, then it's time to go. So, cheers for now.